Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator, where today we're going to take a look at the brand new Class 303 EMU, was that Strathclyde? I don't know how to say that word, I'm going to go with Strathclyde, because that's what it looks like to me. We're going to do this scenario here. It is a career scenario, so as you can imagine it's going to go as well as it always does. So let's just dive right in. We're doing that, you can read it there. So yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, we're in. We're at Glasgow Central low level. There's our train, the Class 303, which looks nice. Doesn't sound great, but it looks nice. I'm currently at Glasgow Central lower level. I never would have guessed. Awaiting my departure of 11:18. Open the doors, and I'll be calling it Rutherglen, See, that's Cambuslang to me. Uddington, Bellshill, and Motherwell. Don't have a go at me for those names. I'm not good with it. Doors. No sound. Yeah, people have been complaining that this train has no sound, and it doesn't really have much sound. I'm hoping that there is an update for it eventually. And I'm also hoping that we do moderately well on this career scenario, because Train Simulator is getting on my nerves at the moment. It has not wanted to be recorded today. I've tried recording several videos. I tried doing something with the new Voyager, and the scenario crashed. I tried doing something that I won't tell you about, but it crashed as soon as I loaded in. Time to depart, driver. Your next stop is Rutherglen. Okie dokie. Let's do that thing then. Yeah, I've tried doing several things today, and it's just not having it. It's really not having it. I've tried doing an American scenario for the first time, and I got about 2 frames per second. So that won't happen until I got a new computer, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's just not. This game doesn't want to be recorded today. But whatever, we shall still keep on trying, and we'll do this instead. I thought this train can't possibly cause that many frame rate problems, because it's barely got any good sound related to it. It's nicked this sound from the Class 421, which isn't too bad, but this is the horn. Come on! Wait, the default 37 one, which is disgusting. And there's no sound, there's barely any sound for the brakes, there's no sound for the doors. So I'm hoping Dovetail Games fix that, because that would be very nice to see fixed. Because, you know, yeah, sound is sort of important in a train. So this is a career scenario of which we've currently got no points. We didn't get any points for opening the doors. I hope that's intentional. Are we not stopping here? No? Okie dokie, I can do that. Diddling. Yep, so this is a very nice train. I can't exactly look at the exterior at the moment, because we are going through tunnels like there's no tomorrow. But we will look at it in a short while. Come on, throttle down to 25. No, just 25. There we go. And we don't want to speed. That's the thing. But we don't want to be late either, because you know it'd be good to not be late for a change, or early, or speed, or die. It'd be good. It'd be very good indeed. We are at 40 miles an hour. Just rocketing this thing like there's no tomorrow. 25%. Yeah, this train doesn't... I wish trains sort of had like a keep going at this speed button. You know? That would be a handy thing to have in a train. This is actually rather cool that we're in like a tunnel. It's like underground. Well, it probably is. I wouldn't know. But I'm guessing it's like the underground. Like the Glasgow version of the underground. I don't even know. So we're going to Rutherglen. I have no clue how that's pronounced actually. But yeah, we are outside. We can have a look at our train. We're at 50%. Why are we still slowing down? Come on. Let's go. Yeah, look at this. Lovely train. We're going to get thrown back in here, aren't we? Yep, thought so. Don't speed. Don't speed. Yep, I knew. It got delayed on telling us to not speed. Oh dear. -8 points already, and we've barely travelled for a couple of minutes. So it's going really well. It's going really well, isn't it? Doesn't it always? Nope, never does. What route even is this? I didn't even check. I just clicked on the train to do the scenario, not the route. So what route is this? Is it like the hello people of some place? Where's this? Was that Bridgerton? I don't know. Yeah, where are we? Is it West Coast Main Line North? I'm thinking it's West Coast Main Line North, or failing that over Shap. One of the two. One of the two. I can't actually remember. Come on, train, speed, please. Give me all the speed. so we can, not all the speed, we don't want to go, what was it, 75 miles an hour in this train? I don't even know. I don't even know. There is another train there. There you go, look at this action that's about to go down. About to pass Crofts. Yes, of course we are. Hi. Oh, that's annoying me. If you don't keep press and hold the horn down, it doesn't play properly. That's going to annoy me. Yeah, look at all these little stopping stations. So I take it we're not doing a stopping service, obviously. Right, let's actually try and get a look at our train. There is our train. Look at that. Class 303 in all its orangeness. Yeah, there needs to be a reskin for this, because having it in just orange isn't exactly the greatest thing in the world. But, you know, what can you do? We've got to stop soon. We have got to very much stop indeed. So, well, we're already going at about the speed I'd enter a station in, so there's not much point in speeding up much, or slowing down, I mean. Are we going to be there on time? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much indeed. Just keep it going, then I don't know what the brakes are like on this train. We'll find out. But, you know, like with most things, you'll find out. And then the speed limit goes down to 25 and then 20, but then it goes up to 70, and then 75 and then back down to 40. It just sort of just gets your hopes up and then just ruins it for you, doesn't it? Are the lights on? I forgot about that. Yep, the lights are on. The lights are on indeed. At least it looks like they are. Right. Let's start braking. And just hope that we stop, actually. That would be a good thing to do. The brakes seem alright. It seems like we're stopping rather well. There is an invisible part to the platform there. I don't think that's meant to be like that. Shut up, you. Shut up. We don't care about your beepy noises. Brakes. More brakes. More brakes. Even more brakes. Stop. 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 There we go. Doors opening. No sound. Yeah, get used to that being a thing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is a thing. It's a beautiful train, though. I do very much like it indeed. It is rather good. Rather good indeed. So, how long we got to be here for? A little while. A little while, not that long. Why is it flashing yellow? Let's go and have a look, shall we? I think that means we're switching tracks, doesn't it? Somewhere along the line. Literally somewhere along the line. And then we've got an actual yellow that's not flashing, but it's saying that we're going off. Does that mean we're going this way? Yeah, we're then going this way. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oakley smokely dokely. Yeah, look at this train. I do like it because it sort of reminds me of the old school trains that you used to get. Like the class. It reminds me of the class 508. This interior, because they're all based on a similar-ish era. I do hope the class 508 makes its way into this game one day. Would be nice. Would be very much nice indeed. Time to depart, driver. Please remember that the maximum speed allowed for your class 303 is 75 miles an hour. Okay, I'll remember that. Let's actually get some speed up though. I don't know why it's telling me that, because the speed limit goes back down to 40 after it reaches 75. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're just being stupid. There, we are inside a building, and there's also a woman inside of it, so that's nice. Goodbye! Right. Come on, train! Give us the speed of everything. We only need to go about 20 miles an hour, so shouldn't be too difficult. Bridge! Over the bridge! Boom. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, this is very... I do like this train, in the sense that visually it looks fantastic. Just look at it. It's got... You know, considering my settings are on lowest as well, it's very detailed. It does look very good indeed. I do like it. But Armstrong Powerhouse should make a sound pack for this, or Dovetail Games should at least give it door sounds and a decent horn for the time, because I've watched videos on how this actually sounded in real life, and this is nothing. This is nothing in comparison. And because the volume's turned down, you can probably barely hear anything. Yeah, I'll make it so you can hear the horn. It wasn't really worth it, was it? No, not really. Just going along at a gentle pace here. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I do like it. I do like it indeed. So let's talk about some stuff, shall we? Let's talk about London to Bedford, because why not? Let's talk about London to Bedford. People have been complaining, saying, why does it only go as far as Bedford? That's about a 15-minute journey. Shut up. You know, stuff like that. It's just like, there is perfect logic as to why it only goes as far as Bedford. If you don't know, London to Bedford is it goes out of St Pancras and up. Yeah, so it's platforms 1 through, what was it, the first 3 or 4 platforms out of St Pancras goes there. So that's that. But there's two platforms. You've got the East Midlands trains, which go out of platforms 1 through 3 to 4. I can't remember. And then there's also the Thameslink services, or Govia Thameslink Railway services. We can go full speed for a little while now. That run as far up as Bedford. So the Thameslink services go from all the way from Brighton to Bedford. Speeding! Oh, I forgot. It. Hang on, no, we're not. Shut up, you. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So right. Where was I? Yeah. Right. The Govia Thameslink Railway, as it's now known, runs from Brighton to Bedford. So I'm assuming that with the route, with the screenshot that was shown, had a class 319, which indicates that we're getting Thameslink trains with it, which would make sense because Dovetail Games have the rights for. We're going to just not go too fast here because we've got to slow down again. Dovetail Games own the rights for Southeastern and Southern, both of which are owned by Govia, and then the Govia Thameslink Railway is obviously owned by Govia. So getting the Thameslink license would be rather an easy grab. So you can see why they would have done that, because then it saves them trying to get an East Midlands Trains license, because that's Stagecoach, and they weren't given the South West Trains license, which is similar to Stagecoach, etc. So yeah, that would explain that. So that explains why it goes from London to Bedford, because if they're going to give you Thameslink trains, there's no point extending the route further, because it'd take longer for them to get the DLC out, but there'd be no trains for them to run on it. But I do hope they get at least a class 222 in there at some point in the future. That'd be good, because it is a rather nice looking train. And I also hope as well, because of if they do that whole Thameslink thing, I hope that if they do the lower level platforms, that they extend them all the way to London Bridge, because if they do that, you can then connect the South London network and London to Brighton to London to Bedford, so you can go from Bedford to Brighton, because that's where the Thameslink services go. You can catch a train from Brighton to Bedford, so that'd be good. I'm just going to stop here. So yeah, that's that, and I do hope that it does have like the upper and lower level platforms. Doors. That'd be good. I hear another train. Where is it? Oh wow. It's a class, what's that, 86 or 87? Express service. Hey, look at that. Intercity. That's awesome. Do get out my face. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. Right. So yeah, I'm just hoping that I'm hoping that there's like the East Midlands trains and other stuff related to that, and then there's Thameslink services, which means we should get the class 319 in Thameslink livery, hopefully, or because or failing that, it will just stay First Capital Connect. We don't know how they're doing it, but hopefully it'll be with the Thameslink livery. We might get class 377s in either First Capital Connect or Southern livery with the Thameslink logo on, and then I don't want to go too fast here because I don't want to lose points. Yeah, or failing that as well, get like the brand new class, like class 387 Electro Stars or class 700s, stuff like that. Get like new trains involved. So yeah, I'm hoping it's good, and yeah, when it does come out, it gives me a good idea. So that's the thing. That's the thing. So yeah, that's London to Bedford. I'm hoping it's going to be good. What else? What else should we chat about Dovetail Games? Dunno, really. Dunno. Oh, a lot of people have been complaining. They've announced the ICE TD, which, if you don't know, it's basically the ICE T, or the ICET, sorry. But it's a diesel variant, so it can go anywhere. but it's got the Dushbarn logo on the front and not another type of logo that looks like some sort of I don't know what it looks like really. It's like some sort of like a grey flattened Twitter logo is how I'm going to explain it for now, because that's all I can remember what it looks like. It must be some sort of, like, you know, dove or something, I can't remember. People are complaining to hell that it's the wrong logo, which is like, it's one segment that's a tiny little bit on the front of the train. You know, it could be, you could change it yourself, but because they probably haven't been given the license for it, so they've gone with the next best option. Which is fair enough, and they've done it in the past, you know, and I'm sure the community will instantly put the right logo on it, because it happened with the Class 390, didn't it? It came out with the GNER, LMS, and Intercity logos. Not logos, liveries, because Virgin didn't give them the license. So, you know, it's the same thing with that. They don't have the license, but they still want to give you the train, because it's more than just not having it, you know? That's my logic. And thinking about that, it's like if they wanted to bring out a Eurostar, they wouldn't have to give the Eurostar logo. They could give it like if it was the Class 373, they could give it a GNER reskin, because that's what they did with the Class 390, and it used to have that livery. Why do we have double yellows? I don't know. You know, that used to have that livery because it used to run up from King's Cross. If you didn't know, we you know, GNER leased some Eurostars, so that, and then they also had unbranded Eurostar trains in the old livery, so that could work. You know, it's just stuff like that. Or if they brought out the ICE Volaro D, that could then, if you added more coaches to it, the community could reskin that to look like the new Eurostar, you know, the E320. So it's stuff like that. It's just, you know, a thing. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. But yeah, I can see people, why people would complain if a route's not complete. But, you know, if it means we get to play it sooner and they can extend it in the future maybe, then that's a thing. But it's like with London to Faversham. They never planned to extend it from Faversham down to the coast. You know, because London to Faversham was, because they were building it for the high-speed trains, not any other type. We're not going to stop in time for this, are we? Oh no, come on. Bit more brake. A lot more brake, come on. Yeah, with London to Faversham, the high-speed trains only go as far as Faversham. And then they added the Sheerness branch because they'd already built the track for it. And, you know, it was just a thing that was there because it goes on from Sittingbourne. But, hang on. Stop. Stop. Oh no, not again! I'm terrible at this. There's a high-speed train coming towards us. We're going to get minus 200 points in a second, aren't we? Hi! Intercity Swallow. Right, let's go back. Probably not allowed, but we'll go with it anyway. We're going to be a tad late now, but whatever. Goodbye, train. You're better than I am at driving trains. Because you are a train being driven by AI. We've got floating signs. Stop. Wow, 100% brake. Doesn't set off the emergency brakes. That's odd. Doors. Right. So yeah, we've got floating number signs. Low settings for the win. So yeah, yeah, stuff related to trains. It's like, oh, that's what I was going to say. The Medway Valley line, you know, that extends on from Strood and down to Tunbridge. That would be an awesome ad for Train Simulator, because the Class 395s now go down to Maidstone, stop at Snodland and then go up. So that would be something that's cool to have. But then if you go on all the way down to Tunbridge, well, it stops at Paddock Wood, and then then you got the main line to Tunbridge. But then if you did that, people would complain that the line doesn't go from Tunbridge up to Orpington, you know, and up into and then stuff like that. And people complain that it doesn't go down from Tunbridge to Ashford, and you just can't win. In this version of Train Simulator, when there's only a certain size you can make of routes before it runs out of memory, you can't win. You can't have, you know, your dream route that goes from A to Z via B, C, D, E, F, and etc. You know, you're just going to have like a section of a route, and hopefully when they bring out the new version of Train Simulator, oh, we did get here on time, that's good. when they bring out the new version of Train Simulator, it'll be stuff like, you know, the southeastern section, so every single line of southeastern will be in one section, you know, and then the southern section, the southwest train section, you know, and then obviously you've got the ECML, you know, the Great Western, you know, the West Coast, you know, the Chiltern, and hopefully it'll just, you know, whole sections will be built in one go and released. So if I wanted to say do like a cross-country service from Dundee to Penzance, then I could do so. But obviously you'd do it in stages, because I don't think the whole map would fit in one world. Be cool if it did, but even with the next gen, I'm not sure if it will work. But it'll be interesting to see if it would. You know, I'm looking forward to the future of this sim. I do hope that there is stuff like, you know, that in it where you can go. So say I wanted to do a service that goes, if I so desired, from London Cannon Street to London St Pancras by going down through Orpington, through Tunbridge, up the Medway Valley line, up to Strood, up, you know, through onto the high-speed line into St Pancras, you know, and stuff like that. That'd just be a pretty cool thing to do. There is a train there. Hi, Class 47, how are you? That crane's moving. This is not Britain. Cranes never move in Britain. Right, so yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Cranes don't move in Britain. So yeah, I'm hoping with, like, because it's like in like FSX, you know, you've got a whole world that you can fly around, and it's but it's not a very good world unless you put loads of scenery into it that's, you know, payware. But I'm hoping like with this, it's either regions or countries, you know, or maybe even continents. Could you imagine if you had like Europe? So if you wanted to, you could go from like in a Eurostar from Germany all the way to like Aberdeen in one journey. That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely crazy. I'd love that. Obviously, it'd be a hell of a journey, and it'd be a lot to do. But it would be awesome to know that you could do it if you wanted to. What's this train that's approaching us? Looks like a diesel. It is in fact a Class 37. Hi. It's two Class 37s with hoppers. Who knows? Maybe it's full of M&Ms and it's going to Printer Pass. If you know what that is, then you're the best person ever. Just saying. We are approaching a station rather rapidly, so that's good. We'll just start slowing down. We don't want to overshoot this time, because that's the thing. Shut up. So yeah, that's, yeah, just talking about trains really now and the future of this sim. One thing that I don't want to have happen is, obviously, I've spent quite a bit on this game. A lot of it in the sales, but, you know, regardless, there has been a lot of money put into this, probably by a lot of people as well. What I don't want is to upgrade to the new thing and then have none of it, you know, and wasted money essentially. I don't want that. That's not a thing I want, because that would be that's a scary thought, that, because otherwise then you'd have to wait for them to upgrade it. They're having a bit of fun, aren't they? Bloody hell. Sort yourselves out, mate. Stop having a bit of a disco. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's yeah, everything's a thing, isn't it? That's just a thing. For God's sake, brain, stop it. Ryphen. GmbH. I have no clue what that is. Doors. Actually doing rather well in this career scenario. I'm not going to speak too soon, but yeah, it's not going that badly. So yeah, that's things related to that. You know, next gen train sim would be good, because or failing that, I mean, even so, another company making a train simulator. Now that would be interesting to see, because at the moment, what have we got? We've got this, and we've got trains as the ones that still get updates, and trains isn't that good, in my opinion. Looking at it, it's just not that good. The sounds aren't as good, you know. Some gameplay mechanics are better, in the sense that you can fast forward the time a bit, but in the sort of routes and stuff that they bring out for this simulator, speeding time up wouldn't be that useful, because you've got to keep on pushing the, you know, the AWS and stopping at stations. But it'd be useful on some of the, like, you know, American long distance routes. But it's thinking if, like, imagine if like SCS software, you know, behind Eurotruck, made a train simulator. What would that be like? Because it'd probably be in the same engine, which is alright. It's a good engine, you know, it runs well. It's now 64-bit, so they could access more memory. Let us go quickly here. What else? The only problem is, would they build it real scale like this is, or would they build it in, like, you know, the scale of Eurotruck, and London to Faversham would take you about 20 minutes? You know, it's stuff like that that sort of, you know, it has to, trains sort of need to be real time because of the sort of thing that is. But imagine if, like, there was a new simulator out there, but I don't know if I could make a switch because the amount of money that I've put into Dovetail Games is one. All the different things about simulators are so weird, isn't it? What else? What else should we talk about that's sim related? A new flight simulator is needed because I don't like X-Plane. We've got another yellow up there. Don't know why. I don't really like X-Plane. Watching NerdQ's video, it's not exactly ultra realistic if the wings can bend 90 degrees. Just saying. Just saying. Aerofly FS, that's a modern one, but you don't get enough in it for what you pay for. And FSX is about 10 years old, and you know, we need a new flight sim. That's the thing. So we're getting a new. Shut up. We're getting a new train sim because that'll be good. Eventually, you know, in Unreal 4 engine from Dovetail Games, so that'll be the next gen train sim. American Truck Simulator will be sort of like it's in the same engine as Eurotruck, but it'll be the next trucking one. Then we've got, yeah, and then we just need like a new flight simulator, and I don't know what it's gonna be. Why is the brake on? Go away. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. I really don't. I just hope that when new simulators come out, they're actually good, you know, compared to some other stuff that comes out that's simulator related, that's not good at all. Like most of the ones that NerdQ play, the German ones, aren't they? That aren't very good mostly. Don't know why, but you know, that's just a thing that occurs. So yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to this train today. We've just been driving it and just like zoned out, driving it like no one's business. So that's the thing. But I have been chatting about other things to do with simulators, and I'm looking forward to the future and hope that it's not bad. Yay! A green signal for once. Fantastic. Come on, train. Speed! It is quite a sharp bend. You can see why the speed would be a problem. But it is a very, very pretty train. I do like it indeed. It deserves a screenshot of this moment, so that shall be a thing that happens when there's not a stupid bridge in the way. It would be nice. Right, no more bridges, please. No more bridges. There we go. Screenshots for the win. So we still can only go at a very slow speed, but we can go top speed in a minute. So that's good. So yeah, this has just sort of been practically a ramble video to do with new simulators. Really, that's all it's been. I'm glad we're not going that way. That's 5 miles an hour. That would not be a fun experience. Yeah. So I just hope with the new train simulator, like I could do whatever journey that I like, because all you'd have to do is even if you just laid the track and then added the scenery and the trains, you know, a bit at a time, you know. Because I'm sure, I mean, if you Google Maps, which doesn't work in TS15, Google Maps doesn't really work very well. If you Google Maps the whole UK and laid all the track, and then just started adding the scenery, it'd work eventually, and just release it in patches. So you could say like today, and do it regularly. So say like today, half of Kent has been done. You know, and then we've started work on East Sussex, and then you have teams working around the country to add realistic scenery based on Google Maps. You know, just stuff like that. It'd look very pretty. Obviously, it'd take a hell of a computer to load. Shut up. Something that my computer probably wouldn't be able to do. But yeah, or my laptop, should I say. I think this is our final station, isn't it? Have I really been talking about trains for that long? Wow. There. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Class 37s and 47s for days. Beautiful trains. We should really slow down for that 15, shouldn't we? That really is a thing that needs to occur. Oh dear. I like all these. I like that there's loads of trains and then low quality vans. When do you ever see a yellow transit van? That's not a thing. That's really not a thing. What? Right, how are we doing? We're doing good. There we go. Boom. Let's just sort of just stick it at 25%. Just to... There we go. Let's approach Motherwell, platform 3 south, nice and slowly. So yes. But all in all, this train, apart from the sounds, is a rather nice model. I mean, it's got a lot of detail on it that I like. It just needs more sound and better sounds for what it is. Really, that's all this train's missing. It's just a bit of atmosphere, you know. Other than that, it's fine, and it's a bit cheaper than normal, so the sounds maybe can be forgiven a tiny bit, because you know the price of a sound pack for this from Armstrong Powerhouse would be the price of about a normal train, so that's not too bad. But other than that, it is a very nice train. I wish I could go and sit in the other seats though, or go and. I mean, I would say go and stand up by the doors, but the doors don't open like they do in the Class 378, so that's a shame. We are going amazingly slow right now, so we're just gonna bit more, not that much. Oh my god, where did that come from? Just went into turbo mode. I thought that was what the Class 92 had. Never mind. But we are arriving at Motherwell platform 3 now, so it's practically the end, and we've arrived with 760 points. So isn't that amazing? I've actually done rather well on a scenario. I've got my mojo back, which is good because I kind of lost it for the last few career scenarios. Welcome to Motherwell. Yes. Oh look, do they park on the platform? Is that a thing? Because this is all the platform. Do you actually park on the platform at Motherwell? If you know the answer, do let me know, because that's very awesome indeed. And we're not gonna stop yet. Oh no, that's not the station, is it? No, the platform starts about here. How very odd indeed. Hello, other train. How are you? Are you grand? Are you grand? You're grand. So he was number 041. I'm 13. So that's good. I'm train number 13, and we're gonna come to a stop now. Come on. And we're on time, so that's really good actually. We're going to put the train into neutral, because that's the thing. See, that barely makes any noise when it's moving as well. Most of this is just sort of, you know, rather. So yeah, that's that. Look at this, both trains in a station at once, being awesome. Very nice indeed. Arrived at Motherwell safe and sound. Only sped a couple of times. That is a huge gap. How can you expect people to walk across that? That's like the length of the gangway inside the train. Right, hang on. Just imagine. I now have a short break before my next duty. Right, imagine you're standing here. Look at the gap. That's like doing the splits to get on the train. Stupid people trying to make people do stupid gaps. Yeah, look at the gap there. That's just crazy. Crazy indeed. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. Let's just have a quick look. Gold star, yes, look at that. So yeah, gold star. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Been a bit of a rambly video talking about the future of Train Sim and DLC stuff and how I want it to be in the future, which it probably won't be, but it'd be nice to think that it could be. And if not, well then maybe somebody's out there who's going to make a brand new simulator that will be sort of like, here's the world, drive a train from, you know, sort of like Sheerness to New York, you know, where there's a fake bridge that crosses the gap between like Russia and the US. Who knows? Who knows? That'd be a really awesome journey. That'd be a really awesome journey indeed. But yes, thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.